Go live.
We're here.
Yes.
Hey, right on. We're trying some new fancy things, guys. Trying to be cool, which if you guys know Sean and I is very difficult. So excited to be with you guys. Speaking about cool things, though, we've got some really awesome leaders in support and our burnout channel is just doing some really wonderful things. And so Sean and I wanted to hop on here real quick and be able to talk to you guys about. Sean actually pitched in for Eric when he was out with family last week and led the support group. So passing it over to you, buddy.
Yeah, it was. I love Eric's leadership in that channel. Like, he's so awesome at navigating difficult conversations and providing advice, feedback on how maybe one should look at a particular issue or problem. So I missed that, but our pharmacists and technicians did not get that last week, but they at least got to connect, right? And what got me was a new pharmacist joined. He actually had seen a lot of stuff we've been posting. He's like, so he joined. He actually reached out to me, and I told him, hey, join the support group. Like, this is where we can talk about these things. And it was basically an open mic, but he openly admitted that he doesn't have any friends. He lives in that silo that we talk about, Kevin, and he doesn't connect with any other colleagues ever. So it was really huge, and he was so thankful that we had this space for him to just come and talk to other pharmacists about a lot of the problems we already know. I mean, he was a retail pharmacist for many years, right? And he had just he had some really heartbreaking stories about just how he had been treated at the employee level, plus from patients. So it was great. It was good. I mean, that's really, it was just really good to see other pharmacists connecting and technicians connecting with them, sharing their thoughts, their stories, just having that common ground. So really awesome.
Yeah, I really think that when you and I relaunched our PH Ally just a couple months ago, that was one of the greatest things that's come out of it. Like, just giving pharmacists a space to connect, buddy, on lots of levels. I mean, on, what interesting things are you doing? What do I take for next career steps? And then more importantly, I think, like, personally, it's a lot of the support pieces that people just don't feel like they have anybody. And sometimes when they feel that way, I'm thankful that they have Eric to be able to walk them through, like, hey, let's talk about it. Let's have a group to be able to come together. Let's, have this kind of just peer camaraderie. And then on the other side, when people are feeling like, the support isn't outside of, the workplace, what is happening inside the workplace is really dragging them down, or just in general, they're feeling, the feeling that's so many have encountered, especially over the last couple of years in burnout. Now that Tammy is part of our team, Sean, like, she's doing a wonderful job of just inspirational components of really laying it out there, talking to people about what they have control of and what they don't have control of, diving in deep on, like, mentality and personal connection. And I did see that she had a book that I'll bring up right now on the other screen that I'll show, but she has a book right now that she's doing kind of a book review and going through chapters of it on really, like, getting down to the bare essentials, from our mentality, instead of thinking about, like, what more and what more can we do? Like, how can we do and get to the points where we're just is prioritized, and getting to the less points that are just really the most impactful. And so I'm super excited for her to start going over that one for us. The other one that I know you and I were talking about is, and we'll probably have another show for this, is diversity, equity, inclusion. But LaKoya is going over another book. And I know you had said you grabbed it, Sean, already to be able to peek through that one.
Yeah. It's there we go. The spirit catches you and you fall down, right? So it's about a hung child, and like really just cultures clashing within the healthcare system, and just total, feel bad for these people that just have a terrible experience, just because of language barriers, not only language barriers, but just culture barriers, really, so yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading that one too. I did like a couple chapters, I remember, in over a decade ago, back in pharmacy school times. And it was really eye-opening, even for me. Like, I have some of the cultural connections and I've experienced it. I talk about it in, like, Native American cohorts and things, but you don't realize how much you miss, when it comes to all the wonderful, like, nuances of different cultures. And I think that book, really exposed me to, like, well, some words that I thought meant one thing don't always mean that one thing in different cultures and settings. And so there's some linguistics elements that can be important. and some level of like forgiveness and partnership between us and our patients back and forth, to be able to learn from each other that I think are really cool she's doing there. And we talked to Tammy a little bit more, I guess, the other day with that book that she was looking at, and kind of breaking it down. We will put the links in the show notes here for both of those books that are being gone through. And then if you guys want to be able to join and kind of join the conversation with those individuals and getting through those, go to RPH Ally and you can join the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion group. And you can join the Burnout channel. And both Tammy and LaKoya and Ashley are tremendous leaders inside of those spaces for you to be able to grab onto more there. Sean, I wanted to touch on more. We just highlighted, this year is Black History Month, and we highlighted some of the leaders that we have on our team. Hopefully we'll be able to interview some of them and talk to them about what's going on there. Any things that you got kind of back and forth from the leaders on the support side of things that you wanted to share?
Just they love the support. They love being part of an organization that puts us as a priority. And I think and especially we were talking with Beth yesterday, just amazing. She's had a great career. And then, even bringing her other aspects into the channel will be just really beneficial for everybody, just not only for the Black community, but for other, colors as well. So it's all good stuff.
Yeah, no, I love that. I mean, I think reaching out to them, you said it in the kind of the text, like they're all super humble, super brilliant individuals. So I hope that we can basically like rein them in to say, please talk about yourself and your backgrounds and experiences.
They won't. They're too humble. Yeah.
Other important things in society. But I do think that it's so wonderful to have a very diverse group, for our leadership to be able to tell us, like, here are the different things that other groups can care about and things that we need to be aware of. And I'm really appreciative of all those individuals on our team with their unique kind of backgrounds and experiences. So that's cool. But any parting words, buddy?
No, just join us, rphally.com, in the support channel, diversity, equity, and inclusion channel, burnout channel, and the advocacy channel. Did I say that one?
You didn't. Women's health channel. I mean, we've got channel. If you're interested in anything related to support in pharmacy and growing yourself as a human being, we've got people there for you. So go ahead and connect them and get her going. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of the day.
Bye-bye.